Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics AI Tournament League for June. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth tonight is Sol.
Good evening, everyone.
We are in round 2 winners bracket tonight, so let's see how these teams continue. Which ones keep their streak up, and which ones fall to the losers bracket. Starting off, we have WarpedEdge 1 versus Kaffe 1. The Unkillables versus Harry Poopins and the Krusty Clique. And I misspelled the as te in the thing. Fixed. Okay. Warped's team was definitely one of the ones that caught my eye in round 1. Really interested to see how it continues to perform. Richard the Knight with basic skill, damage split, concentrate, and sicken. Chloe the Priest with item, critical quick, equip armor, and guts. Angus the Ninja with sing, arrow guard, equip shield, and magic defend up. And Kevin the Lancer with punch hard, HP restore, attack up, and move +1. On the other side, for Harry Poopins, we have the eponymous Harry Poopins, the wild bow with poo. Dire Eagle the chocobo with choco guard. Bowelbuster the Samurai with item, Dragon Spirit, Abandon, and move +2. And Turbo Turd the Squire with Steel, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and move HP up. This team also made some waves in round 1, so this is one of the matches to look out for. Let's see how it goes, starting with Large 30.
Up on the snowy rooftops, so I think this is going to favor the Perseus bow user to some degree. Because I don't believe I saw much for range on the Unkillables.
The Unkillables definitely had an easier round 1 pairing than Harry Poopins. Harry Poopins knocking Coppola 1 down into the losers bracket very early. So this is two very strong teams going up very early in the tournament.
We'll have to see which of the two ends up stronger in this matchup. Haste on 3.
The Unkillables definitely caught my attention, but Harry Poopins just made sport of Coppola, and, well, that's real hard to do.
Cop's teams tend to be very optimized, so yeah, it's usually very difficult to make good work of one of his teams quickly.
Choco Guard coming out.
Turbo Turd just walks up. See the opening shot, but it misses. That Knight's gotten 2 PA pluses. I believe he was a Blood Sword Knight, so he's going to be draining quite a bit back. Turbo Turd goes in for the first blood. Rips off the re-raise. 73 damage, that was an overloaded hit? He took more in overload than he actually did in damage. Sicken Blood Sword hit. Sicken gets removed, though.
An interesting thing you could do, Omega, is take a team that's reasonably symmetrical so that, like, it's not just whichever team goes first.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you all have the same ROM I do, so you can just, like, hyperspeed through on maps and just see what the result is of multiple running into each other's.
Yeah, I imagine there'd be a few maps that would show up a advantage to one side. I can't think of the numbers right now, but I know there's a couple maps where I'm like, there's one team that just gets kind of screwed.
Not I mean, if anybody presents me with a data set there, I'll start
Yeah.
axing maps and replacing them. So,
Well, yeah, the maps I'm thinking of, it's not that it's like such a huge amount that a guaranteed win or loss, but it's enough where it's like, this can screw a team real hard. Just bad map luck, you know?
yep.
We see a poo on the priest was a pretty big take. Because that priest is not going to be doing much for the next while. Ninja presents his back so he can get shot. Yeah, I think Yell hits both.
Teh.
There's the first death sentence going off.
Diarigo keeping the team topped off.
Another death sentence confused. Well, at least you hasted the knight too, so he can get to his grave a little faster. Speaking of, I think the priest is about to go to hers. She breaks the confusion on the knight so that he can hopefully get a hit. He gets a solid hit on the chocobo, but things are not looking good. Let me go look at the hit rate too. Direct 100% hit rates, are they affected by Zodiac?
Things that always hit, no.
Okay, because Pooh is listed as a 100% hit rate.
Yeah, Zodiac doesn't impact that at all. Its Formula 38 doesn't even check.
Okay.
Well, there goes a weapon.
Oh yeah, no, it's adding overload, so yeah. Warped, it adds overload as well, so it just confuses them for one turn. But it's a guaranteed death sentence, which is the bigger part of it. It's been like that for like 3 months. It's even been used before.
It's just that other things have changed to make it okay. At 3% hit on the ninja, Jesus.
I mean, if you're building a tanky team, you need to account for dealing with death sentence. And tanky teams were becoming more prevalent after last month especially, so that's probably part of it. Game 1 going to Harry Poopins. Not that I'm not saying Pooh isn't strong. I do think it's very strong.
My dog is sitting under my desk, leaning against my legs.
Opening removal of the don't move again. Importantly, that does keep the Chocobo back and not running up and slapping someone to just die.
Yeah, that definitely plays out well for them. And also, like, the initial sturdy is not that bad either.
Well, Pooh's strong or not, monsters are being changed next month, so a lot of things will be reevaluated at that point. I mean, you find that stupid, I find the fact that Consecrate's 100% hit rate stupid. Because it's Spin Fist that can't miss. But
I'd really rather we avoid calling me stupid a bunch of times.
No, I don't think you're stupid. I think the ability is currently stupid in its iteration, not like you are stupid for designing it that way. It's due to how the meta is currently. Other options just get shoved down by it.
Like, I'm just saying, balancing this while also coding it, while also streaming it is really hard to do, so, like...
Not to mention, you only have 1 month worth of information each time to go off of, really.
Right.
Which makes things much more difficult. Because it makes stuff fly under the radar real hard.
Yeah, and when things like poo are hardly used, like, it seems fine, which is why I always rely on the statement, you all have the same data companion. If someone else found it, well, you could have too, so, like, blame yourself or God, basically.
Pretty much. Because my statement with, like, Consecrate is just, I think it's really strong and maybe strangles out other stuff, but I can't present enough evidence to prove that, so I'm just like, let it roll for now. If it's a problem, someone else will probably mention it too. Poo is one of those where it's like, yeah, it's stupidly strong, but putting someone down mostly matters if they can't get back up. And also, Death Sentence can be a downside because of people ignoring the unit. Though I guess you are getting robbed of one of those turns due to the confusion.
Although sometimes they get the confusion broken with, like, a throw stone or another confused teammate.
Or a non-confused teammate just breaking it. You mentioned throw stone, but even, like, the priest walked over and smacked her knight to make sure he didn't lose his turn.
Well, she was confused too, wasn't she?
No, she had spent her confusion already.
Ah.
She used her second actual action to run over and slap him. And yeah, so you know, I'm in the same camp with Warped. My statement was not calling you stupid. It's this situation is, this is stupid in proxy of everything else in the group.
Yeah, no, I'm
stupidly
like,
strong.
I'm like not upset or
choice.
anything. You guys are good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, there's been an amount of people being, like, hypercritical about how things are being done, and it probably needs to tone down its tone a little, is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, understandable.
Like I said, not, like, upset. I'm not going crazy about this. This is not the way it was back in the Castus days. We're in a better place.
Oh, for sure.
Just kind of a gentle, hey guys, come on.
Yeah, understandable.
Like, I'm still taking comments and I think this is too strong, I think this is too good, like... Yeah. So do keep those coming, just like...
Word choice is important, as Omega pointed out.
Yeah, basically that.
And yeah, Kaffe, I agree. I want more Colosseum too. But I think the only way we're going to get more Colosseum than the one tourney a month is if someone else is hosting them.
I was actually thinking the other day about, like... So these last couple months have been kind of hands-off with me and has given me time to, like, do a bunch of other background clerical things, like working on being able to open enemy menus and working on the single-player sandbox to make my build testing easier, and just a bunch of other things I've been working on behind the scenes. And it occurred to me that, like, when I am actually caught up on all that and don't have behind-the-scenes things to work on, there's no functional reason I can't just run a tournament from the 1st to the 15th and the 16th to the 30th.
Yeah, there's no functional reason you can't.
Like, yeah, people will have to, like, sign up with less information about what won the previous month, but theoretically,
Well,
it's not impossible for me to just run 2.
Also, something to keep in mind is the fact that while they'll have less information on one hand, over time, we're going to see less sweeping changes.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I do intend
have...
to keep changing incrementally,
Oh, yeah.
like, but the days of like adding a new job and like completely changing a job's identity are probably coming to a close as this year does.
That would make sense. Because most of the jobs are having more of an identity right now. There's just a few outliers that kind of show up a little more, like we mentioned with Oracle and Mediator, where like they feel weak and don't have as much an identity because so many other jobs do have an identity already.
Right, like one thing that when you look at like the Colo meta and
Ooh!
Nice.
That was a nasty headshot. And we see the first actual blood of the match.
But yeah, like when you look at the stats dashboard, you see most jobs being selected. Like, when you look at vanilla AI tournaments or 1-3 AI tournaments, like, you see 4 jobs, or maybe 5 or 6, but, like, 20? Nah.
Geo, Priest, Ninja, Samurai,
Like, there's usually a Ninja Time Mage, because you gotta get that haste.
Yep.
There's usually, like, some item bot.
Some item bot, usually a priest.
And then, like, you're probably using Monk or Samurai or...
Yeah.
Or something like that as your main offense. And, like, well, what about everybody
else? Everyone run
else?
a Geo to roll them dice.
Yeah. Like,
win matches due to random petrify.
Like, it's easy to forget when this is what we're running constantly, but, like, man, there's a lot more diversity in this tournament environment than in, like, pretty much any other one.
Yeah. And that is one of the really good things about Colosseum, is there's a huge amount of diversity at the moment. I mean, hell, to the point of there aren't monsters being used at all. Which,
yeah, I mean,
even
like,
in, like,
look at this matchup with 2 powerful teams that did extremely well in round 1 that share 0 characters. Like, I was, like, counting on the board. I'm, like, looking, all right, Squire, Knight, Lancer, Ninja, Samurai, White Mage, Pig, Chocobo. That's 8. That's 8 different things.
And even their skill sets are generally very varied. I will say Warp's team is doing a lot better this round than last.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a good job of picking people up, though I'm a little concerned about that Squire sitting off in the corner instead of trying to come pick up the Priest.
Alright, out of curiosity.
But actually, I don't know if that Squire is... I imagine he has Wish, but I could be wrong. Oh, the Squire's not even on that team. Never mind, it's the Knight and the Ninja.
I don't remember actually how to do this either. Oh, here we go. Something side.
So it's about to be a lone Knight.
Yeah, I suspect what the problem is that the Unkillables don't expect people to die. So, like, if the Priest goes down, there's not a lot of revives, because they can just stay standing and death sentence their way through the opponents.
Yep, which that's been pointed out a few times, because we had people from Arena who's even mentioned when there was the talk tanks running everywhere, it was all running around death sentencing, because it was the only viable option, which is not the case here, but death sentence is the answer to super tanky units. Full stop.
Yeah.
You have hyper tanks, death sentence. Your HP means nothing. Your defenses mean nothing. You die in 3 turns. You get 2 actions. One of those better be to remove death sentence or to set your team up.
Oh yeah, we must have. You're not being attacked by.
Which actually, in terms of removing death sentence, there's like Asuna. There's the Sage Asuna, and then the monk. The Monk Asuna, and then there's just, I think there's an item, isn't there? Yeah. Borrowed Time does it. So there are options for removing it. And there we go. Even though the Unkillables fought very hard in round 2, it looks like it goes to Harry Poppins 2-0.
And do bear in mind, the Unkillables are probably going to take a pretty substantial run through the losers bracket. I don't see many other teams in this tournament giving them a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah. They're still going to perform very well, I imagine.
Up next, we have Break 1 versus Fig 1, Tennessee Titans versus the Fig Formula. For the Tennessee Titans, we have Brian Callahan the Thief, Sword Magic, CT Save, Equip Shield, and Magic Defend Up. Amy Adams the Knight with Basic Skill Meatbone Slash, Defense Up, and Guts. Rand Carthan the Trent with Blessing of Nature. And Will Levis the Sacred with Mimic Titan. On the other side, for the Fig Formula, Protect the Priest with Item, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend Up. Crash the Geomancer with Draw Out, Dragon Spirit, Magic Attack Up, and Move +2. Bonk the Squire with Steel, CT Save, 2 Swords, and Move +3. And Shoot the Archer with Snipe, Hamito, Concentrate, and Sniper. Going to large, 47.
Actually, I'm going to mention this in vocally. Does that work while confused, though? I'm not sure how the confuse actually operates under the hood.
It selects from the things you have entirely randomly.
Okay, so then yeah, your AI priorities mean fuck into all at that point. Though, of course, that would make them Stigma Magic their allies that get confused, more likely.
Well, we definitely have Stigma Magic as being good when charmed, because it'll break your own charm while using it to cure something else off the enemy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not to mention it's also great on Berserk Charmer, like Berserk units, since even charmed, sometimes they'll just, while they're confused, it can break Berserk and make them use a skill. And if that one skill Stigma Magic, they broke their own charm. Wow, there's an ability we don't see often, Kill Toss.
It was instrumental in taking down, who was it? It was instrumental in taking down Team Error day one.
Team Error, because that's the source of Berserk.
Yep.
Okay. See, a Hellcry Punch. Don't act it and no weapon. That Geo is, he ain't gonna be contributing for a little while. Unfortunately, their team's a little spread apart at the moment.
There he is. Oh, no.
Yeah, not having the jump to get across on the monsters is definitely unfortunate. Jesus Christ.
Ooh!
That was a hit.
Bull's saying, you might hit me, I'm gonna hit back.
Twice as hard at that.
Oh god, ow.
You know, Knight, if you'd have broke this archer's weapon...
He's going for the tree. And did not get damage split.
Magic Spirit, the Esquire was already full health, so... Wait, no he wasn't.
Well,
No, I think...
Tree, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think Leaf Dance probably would have been better there.
Or at least move away and then heal. Man, this Knight's the only one on the whole team trying her damnedest. That's not fair. The Bull really did try. He just got put down. It's hard to deal with double poison bonds. Because they are very strong.
Lol time strike for 36.
Sick. Good shit. Cheery for 459. The Knight is still standing.
Very barely, but yeah, wow. That was
guts or just...
That
That was a big-ass Cheery. Blessing of Nature misses. That tree's going to go down to a bonk. No, she just had the HP. That was a guts! I think. It's because 34, but he is unarmed.
Yeah, I think he was swinging for 35. I think it prevented 1 damage.
Yo, the sickest guts. The 1 damage that mattered. Here's another Cheery.
Sorry about your luck.
Another 459. Listen, Defy Pain, great plan. Cheery, better plan.
Well, we've known that the Fig formula works.
We'll
Takes
see if the
game
Tennessee
1.
Titans can take it back. Yeah, I'm almost 100% that was compatibility.
Well, since Cheery hits self, and she was hitting
Cheery hit
herself for
self.
300, that would be
Yeah.
neutral. So hitting
Yeah,
for
and-
400 is good.
Yeah, that's got to be good compat at that point.
I know.
Or
Or-
maybe even best. Yeah, best, because 459, right?
Gemini
He's
would
Gemini.
be Sagittarius, which that is.
Sagittarius, yep. Best compat. Man, best compat's a hell of a drug.
No! Oh!
Everyone thinks they're tanky until they eat a 450 Cheery to the mouth.
Kaffe restarted.
Yeah, no, that's a spicy 300 damage Cheery before
Well,
combat.
one's dead, so that means if we die...
Good to see the Cheeries of old. Lately, I've just been seeing these low damage, 100 damage Cheeries.
Well, Fig is known for his suicide Cheeries.
True.
Nice preemptive re-raise there.
Yep, that was actually really good on him, because he's going to get right back up. It's true, Fig is generally known for numbers. The same as Kjata is known for map, too. The small map. Quick, open the other floodgate and just kill the rest of the units down there.
If only.
Unfortunately, it feels like twice the Tennessee Titans got split apart. And this isn't even a case of, like, the map, because both teams were evenly distributed. They just went the low path. Oh, here's this Cheery again. Man, this Geo's move is insane.
And she lives.
5'10". She lived naturally. Unfortunately, she didn't live through the arrow after.
Here, you want to pick that up?
Bonk Squire cleaning up as always.
He really needed that steel heart. I'm so sorry, Thief. You needed that. Yeah, just walk over and cheer it. Oh, you can't reach. Demon Fire for 224. Jeez.
Yeah, Fig's terrifying.
What are you feeding that Geo, besides books, clearly?
Really looking forward to seeing what the Fig formula does against Harry Poopins. That's going to be a
Confused,
clash of the
cheery.
Titans. Up next, we have Love Chord Magic 2 versus Kjata 2. Everyone in our party is socially awkward versus why fart and waste it when you can belch and taste it. Correct, it was 2-0, Omega. For Love Chord Magic 2, we have Stark the Monk. With Basic Skill Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. Fern the Summoner with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Gun. Friren the Summoner with Item, Absorb Used MP, Short Charge, and Move +1. Insane the Priest with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Move MP Up, and Teleport. On the other side, for Kjata, we have Peyton Manning the Squire with Throw, CT Save, Concentrate, and Move +3. This Throw Squire is scary. Jordan Michael the Sage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Move MP up, and Jump +1. Haven the Geomancer with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Attack up, and Move +1. And Cameron Nuts the Chemist with Time Magic, Auto Potion, 2 Scorpion Tails, and Move +2. Going to large, 115.
We're at the Banished Fort. I don't think their team has anyone that can hop up to the other side, so they should stay pretty together, I'd imagine. Peyton Manning running up.
Fern can get up there. I just saw... Or no, wait, that was the targeting tiles, not motion tiles.
Yeah, that was targeting. Because I'd be very surprised if this priest had the ups to do it.
The monk does, but he elects
the monk
not
wisely
to.
chooses not to.
I have like 100 of these, like, guts. I think there's actually things you can get that's just like unlimited guts.
Haste 2 on 3, but the Squire is way out ahead.
Oh yeah, of course the priest can. He can teleport. Duh.
But he chooses
Once
not
again.
to, once again wisely.
Yeah, no. Going up there, probably not a wise choice. Throws the shuriken, gets 216. Oh, overload's why he took damage. I was like, what?
She wasn't
Oh, that's
casting.
Geo. 528. Well, that monk casted Fist all over the Squire first. Did you walk into... Guys, you're very secure that this isn't going to hit you. I'm pretty sure that had an AoE. Okay, it's not going to hit you. The Geo's going to run over. But that didn't kill. Geo. Brace for impact?
Alright.
Did you brace? You didn't brace. Overloaded Leviathan. That explained it.
Yeah, you've seen what I could do with Leviathan in the past.
Oh yeah, no. Summons can hit really hard.
Okay, I went this way.
Especially overloaded. Hey, Ambrosia, time for the reload.
Not so sure about Chakra instead of taking out... Oh, never mind. He's going to Defy Pain instead of Throw and Run. Yeah, this is a good call.
Cool.
I think he was also running over to catch the regen. The priest is going in. Oh no, it was an Ifrit. Oh, and the priest lined it up beautifully.
Oh yeah, then I went this way.
Sage is here to pick him back up, though.
And the priest is now awkwardly way out of position.
Oh,
But he has teleport, so he can get back out as long as he doesn't die. Summoner says hi. Kill me or die. Kill me it is.
Squire
It's
says
very
bye.
easy. Get back up.
thank you.
Oh, get him, priest. Oh. Never mind, you still getting him! I don't know what you're getting him with, though. Oh, a Demi, too. This is a murder-happy priest.
Okay.
Well, bye, Summoner. I think she's going to miss her turn also. So I think the monk's going to go after her. Oh, and he's getting judged, but he blocks it. Yep, just after. I think this summoner's probably going to get caught in a loop, though. Where she doesn't actually get a turn.
Oh my god. So what are the dudes that
Oh, let me guess, Demi? Yep. Put that Geo right back down. Put that back where it came from. Oh, and the follow-up Shiva does some solid damage.
That innocent
and
on
the,
that priest is going to be huge.
Yeah, that's enormous. Oh, Squire chooses the other summoner and puts himself down. Good Squire.
Taking care of business.
Speaking of taking care of business, the chemist is taking care of it. There's now a monk and a innocent priest. Oh, get him with that stick. No frog. Oh, he got with the stick.
So you remember where I said I got my thing? You can actually walk along the edge here.
Pick up the summoner. Important question is if you can, the summoner can put anyone down. Goes for a regen on self. Gets herself back a little bit of health. As you mentioned, this priest is way out of position. He is not coming back. This is basically a permanent 3-on-4.
I think messed up.
The monk has gotten the other two up, but the squire's up and is going to put one back down.
I'm going to go to this and see. Oh my god, I did go back to the original courtyard. But I can just run back to where I was at. And hopefully I don't get
zero evasion from the front? No, I have 5. Might be something on this square.
Go back to the slug hell.
Consecrate?
How about that?
Yeah, this monk is trying his hardest to carry the entire team right now.
Go up the ladder.
And incredibly, he's doing a lot of the work. Like, that evasion against that chemist is huge.
For sure. Oh, no, he just wants blood now.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, that was the play, honestly. Oh, he could cinch this. Discord to make sure he can't dodge. Oh, that judgment's going to hit hard.
48%.
Can you put him down? Spin fist, you just have to hit him once more.
That 58 regen probably is enough.
I think he's going to steal another... Oh. 195, but I think he's going to get another crystal.
Yep.
I think this Geo is perfectly lined up for all the crystals.
Can't get the
Sorry
second.
about that, Kaffe.
But lands the last judgment. Down to the very last attack. Game 1 goes to Kjata 2. That was an insane game.
Yeah, no, that went down to the wire. I was going to question the use of that yell for a minute. But then I saw him just go in with it and just kill the chemist immediately. I was like, nope, that was definitely the play.
Go and push to talk, Soul.
For the most part.
I remember the days where you kind of had to do that.
Okay, I was going to say that was a wall on one. That's a lot of MP for one person, but yeah, it hit 2. CT save for that Squire to get get a chance to throw even faster.
Shit.
Squire's gotten his pick-me-up. But unless he gets a turn to put down the summoner, I think that Geo's going to go down in his place. Not in time. Does the Geo block it? He does not. Talk about from downtown! I don't even know how he found the line for that.
I sure wouldn't have.
I would have sworn that house was in the way, but I think because she was floating, he could just barely line that up.
Yeah, float gives the floater +1 height, so...
You can't stop this priest. You can stop that summoner, though. You can definitely do that.
These teams have a really good back-and-forth energy to them.
Which works well, because I feel like their names kind of flow into each other.
Yeah, the the ordering
Everyone
of
in
the
our
team
party's
names
socially
telling a
awkward, just somebody
story.
responds.
You have a meeting
Yeah,
on?
everyone in our party's socially awkward. What do you mean? Well, my guy on my one of my friends was just like, why fart and waste it when you can belch and taste it? Yeah, no, that's yeah. Squire get picked up again. It is indeed Simmon. This is LCM versus Kjata.
No.
We are in the second game of this match.
Yeah, game 1 was super tense. Came down to
Yeah, that was a nail biter.
a like coin flip evade on the last turn.
Full life to pick up that summoner just before I think she would have crystal.
You can see her little horn and nothing else.
I mean, honestly, she's in a great spot because that Squire has to find the line. I think he found the line. Yeah, this chemist definitely found the line.
288 recoil.
Yeah, he took a nasty recoil, so...
I mean, it's about as good as landing a single target spell, I suppose.
True. Oh, I think that was the Squire that went down. And then a Demi put down the chemist. I swear, this monk is the MVP of the team. Because he just, every time he needs to do something, he just, bam, immediate. We're going to a game 3.
I keep forgetting to set this, but yeah. Game 2, going to Love Colored Magic, takes us to Game 3 on Medium 10.
I feel like this map favors Kjata's team. I believe it's Kjata's that has the Squire who just immediately ran up and nuked a summoner, right?
Yes, that is Kjata's.
Yeah. I feel like it favors his team for exactly what just happened. The Squire just has perfect line of sight to everyone on the enemy team. Oh, the overload damage, I guess. Okay.
Kjata's all clumped up, though, so those summoners could cause some major problems if they manage to stay standing.
Yeah. Or just shoot him, I guess. It's an option.
Revives on both sides. 4-4 once more.
There you are.
Judgment on one of the summoners.
That's the shooter, not the AoEer, so...
Yeah. Imagine the priest's gonna try and pick her up. Yup. I mean, that might be a full life. That ain't gonna save her from that Squire. See?
Squire just always finding the lines.
I mean, it's real easy to find the line here, to be fair.
But yeah, consistently over all of the maps.
I mean, high move throw will do that. That being said, he is going to run out of items after 8 turns.
I don't know how many he's used so far, but yes, he comes with 8 stocked.
3? Yeah, he's either used 2 or 3. And if they can just keep reviving the summoners, this might work out. But here comes a Consecrate to make that much harder. Yeah. LCM's team is just getting pressured. Oh, solid Demi 2 coming out. Puts down the Squire.
Kjata had his foot on the gas right out of the get-go, and I think Love Card Magic had trouble dealing with it. Like,
yeah, they had to immediately pick up the summoner, and then every time they managed to get one summoner up, the other one was down. And they just slowly pushed in.
Yeah.
I say slowly, but like not that slow, actually.
The terrain and the distance for games 2 and 1 respectively gave LCM a little more time to work. But the distance really was no impediment to that Squire.
Just as soon as they get up, they're just being put right back down. And now that Geo's in there throwing Consecrates, I don't think they're going to be able to keep anyone up. Monk says, you know what, I'll just put him down myself. And Chemist followed suit. The question now is, who will that priest pick up?
No one.
No one. Just no one. Squire's a menace.
Kjata takes the match 2-1.
Who needs a bow when you have guns like these?
Up next, Paffey versus Sardek, down to Clown of Great Renown versus Proving Something. For the Clowns, we have, of course, Clown the Time Mage with White Magic, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Move HP up. Illusionist the Summoner with White Magic, Kamito, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Juggler the Ninja with Item, Throw Item, Arrow Guard, and Concentrate. And Strongman the Ninja with Red Shoes, Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, 2 Swords, and Move +1. On the other side, for proving something, we have WarpedEdge the Knight with White Magic, Absorb Used MP, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Tadakatsu the Samurai with Sword Magic, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Maintenance. Merlin the Wizard with White Magic, Dragon Spirit, Short Charge, and Guts. And Sakura the Trent with Blessing of Nature. Going to large, 71.
I believe that would be Sardek's team, Warped.
That would, in fact.
I don't know why you signed the contract. Opening haste 2.
It was my answer to knights
Opening
need
wall.
to be buffed. I'm like, do they though? I'm going to run a knight in next month's tournament then. Look, I have no idea what your IRL gender is, so I just went with what made the unit the best. Glenn Fry. The Eagles guy. Ooh, got slow on Strongman. That's real
slow.
good.
Oh, and then gets the double blessing? This wizard might actually do some work. Gets hasted back, but that's another 50 MP that time mage does not have.
And a little
Man,
bit
I
of
said do some
CT
work,
that he didn't get
but-
in the meantime.
I guess it's a good thing it landed, because he had the re-raise ready.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing
Knight is
a
preemptively casting something.
guessing a heal.
That's got to be a cyclone.
It is.
That range has to be a cyclone. Unfortunately, oh nope, that's a berserk ninja. So we will get to see the cyclone potential. There it is. And wisely, he hits himself too. Unfortunately, he gets damage split, which means I'm pretty sure he's just gonna die. Oh, leaf dance to catch too.
Two near fatals. Flash heal for the juggler.
Oh,
Be wary of
350 damage, life flashing before his eyes.
Samurai goes
Shuriken.
down.
Sure can whiz past the wizard's head just to take down the samurai. Damage split takes down the berserk ninja.
It looks like a heal on the tree instead of a revive on the samurai.
I mean, that may work out for the better in a way, because the tree already has Pro Shell up. Oh, Dragon Spirit. Mjolnir puts her down.
And just before her turn, so the, ooh, that's a huge magic spirit there.
Yup.
Oh, there he is.
Like I said, I think
there.
healing the tree was the right call there, because it meant that the tree was guaranteed to get another turn, basically. Oh, and a life just in time! The samurai's about to go now! Beautifully timed.
Blizzard, I believe.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed he didn't just let a cyclone rip in that whole area.
I
Because I
think
don't
it's
know
the,
if that summoner could even get out.
I think it's the CT speed of them. Like, he uses all of his spells.
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is, if he had positioned the cyclone, like, on the summoner or back behind them, I don't think summoner could have even got out even if she got a turn.
Oh,
I guess maybe he would have died to the ninja, but I'm not fully sure because I don't know.
Oh, holy.
Phoenix down just in time for the strongman. Re-raise up, and there's a cyclone. But he doesn't survive to see it. Unfortunately, Juggler dodges, so the clowns are ahead for the moment. Juggler backs off to toss an ambrosia at the summoner. Strongman claims another. $105, not quite enough.
The tree's still standing. Looks like a rejuvenate to make sure it stays standing. Do we see a damage split? We do. Puts it back down. Oh! But when does this rejuvenate land versus the re-raise? Oh, it lands first. Unfortunate.
Yeah, just having some real bad luck with what she's choosing to use.
Well, Baron, monsters are changing dramatically next format, so I think a number of people will be exploring them.
I suspect the clowns take game one.
Seems likely at this point. But, we've seen trees pull some crazy shit out.
Well, that absorb used MP might actually have changed it around.
Yeah, because I think she has the MP to revive someone, right?
She's still short. But if the tree magic spirits her, she won't be anymore.
True.
But the tree is dead, so never mind.
That's it.
The dream is dead.
The slow to make sure. Rude.
Now it is just but for the clowns to go to town. Game 1 goes to Down to Clown of Great Renown. Way back in, I think, February of our first year, I won a tournament with a 3-monster team.
Oh yeah, was that one of the monster mashes?
Yep.
Which was a team name we've seen a few times because you know it's a fairly obvious one to go. But hey, almost every time it showed up, the team did well. Speaking of doing well, that summoner did real well putting that wizard down immediately.
Yeah, just a brutal start there.
Did he miss his turn, though?
Nope. He's the same speed as the
Crush
knight.
Punch!
Yeah, he's the same speed
comes
as
the
the knight, so the knight can always pick him up if he goes down turn 1.
Wow, pays it back on the summoner. 305 off a Cyclone. Jeez. Things spun around real quick for proving something. That time Mage's got to get that ninja up so he can, oh, she got the summoner up. We'll see if that works out.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, no, it didn't really stay up long.
Ow.
It is just Clown versus the entire Proving Something squad.
And she chose to clown around.
Well, it's in the name.
Yeah, kind of what you'd expect.
And we're going to
Looks
game
like we're going
three.
to game 3.
It felt kind of weird going to map 2, because I use that map for testing all the time when I'm, like, trying to see if the ROM is working. So I associate it with, like, bugs and fixes.
So you get a little nervous looking at the map, basically.
Right, like, oh no, what's gonna go wrong? Alright, she'll shoot shoot the wizard down.
Shoot the wizard. Knight's gonna res the wizard.
Yep. So same start as last time. Wizard will have 100 CT right now. Because Knight, Samurai, and Wizard all
Samurai
have
puts
10.
one down. Wizard walks up and casts Cyclone and kills the summoner. Yeah, this is looking real familiar. And Wizard still gets a Blessing of Nature.
That's different, though. The Samurai did not double block this time.
True, turns out it's a little harder to block behind you. Oh, the ninja got another turn immediately. Damage split, he's in critical. Anyone can put him down.
Gonna get a flash heal, though. No, a gravity.
Nope, nope. The time mage says, nope, we gotta make things different this time. Unfortunately, I'm letting you know, Time Mage, that was not the call. Probably should have resurrected your ninja that can use items. Proving something with something to prove.
Takes the
Makes
match
it 2-1.
2-1. Up next, we have Kjata 1 versus Simmon 2, Mean Girls versus the Eagles.
Did the Time Mage really not have enough MP? I'd be very surprised. The match just started.
I mean, I guess she only has, like 80.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, for Mean Girls, we have Regina George, the Time Mage, with item, throw item, auto potion, and equip shield. Lindsay Lohan, the Ninja, with snipe, MP switch, 2 swords, and move +3. That's So Fetch, the Knight, with steel, Hamido, Deadshot, and equip gun. And My Boobs Have ESPN, the Summoner, with Black Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and move +1. On the other side, for the Eagles, we have Don Henley, the Archer, with basic skill, Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Sniper. Joe Walsh, the Ninja, with talk skill, Counterthrow, Concentrate, and Sicken. Timothy B. Schmidt, the Monk, with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Equip Axe. And Glenn Fry, the Dancer, with item, auto potion, equip shield, and magic defend up. Going to large, 78. Opening force field on 3. Also, I'm trying to figure out a new status effect to add because I figured out a space where I'm going to have an extra status.
Ooh, that's exciting.
It occurs to me that the way we do Pro Shell here really doesn't require 2 slots.
Yeah, it ends up more of a trap than anything, and I think, is there anyone other than Priest that even does just one of them
Oh,
instead of both?
No.
nothing.
Oh, there's Bard, technically. Bard song.
Red eyes.
But yeah, just rolling Protect and Shell into one SAS is probably fine.
Yep. If I weren't doing the AI rewrite so soon, Simmon, I would consider that. But, like, there's gotta be space for something to make oracles better. I'm considering making it negative for oracles, Omega, so...
I mean, one plausible one would be something that basically disables their reaction. Like, stealth makes it so you can bypass an enemy's reactions, but this just turn your enemy's reaction off while it's on. Effective Brave Zero, pretty much.
The main problem with that is that, there are already, like, 4 statuses that do that.
Oh yeah, I guess there is technically because of, like, don't act and stuff like that. Yeah, true.
But yes, this is a thought that has gone through my mind as well, so you're in good company. I'm like, why don't I just turn off their reactions? Oh wait, 4 other things do that and something else. Never mind.
As much as I would theoretically love a status that just makes whatever AoE move you have one AoE larger, as cool as that sounds on paper, I imagine that's an absolute ass to design. Like, that feels like it'll cause problems, but maybe I'm wrong.
I know that, I want to say Orkney made a metamagic job to replace Calculator that could, like, add range, add AoE, add, like, multiplier or XA to a spell. So, like, it's possible, and I could just borrow Orkney's code. Mean Girls take game 1. So, like, yes.
Quick game 1.
It is possible.
Yeah. I figured it... Well, as you mentioned before, technically, with ASM, anything's possible. It's just a matter of, one, would we want it? Honestly, I wouldn't like the idea of MP degen for one reason, Omega. It hurts mages even more. Which are already kind of...
No cop, that is not possible. I would have to rewrite the entire targeting system. That's way beyond anything I want to do while I'm just doing... Yeah, that would take me multiple months, probably.
Possible, yes. Reasonable, probably not.
Because, target is stored in a single byte while the spell is charging. So I would have to, like, add an extra place in battle stats to maintain it, and completely rewrite the targeting loop to handle it. The harder part of the two being rewriting the targeting loop, obviously.
We see a Bahamut take down the ninja, and then gravity coming out on the archer. One possibility might be something that forces the coward AI. A chicken technically does that already, but I mean, first of all, inflicting chicken is a bastard right now. And chicken does more than that, to be fair. But like a air quote lesser version of chicken, where they're forced to run away and act like when they're at critical health.
Remember when Flame Lance was misspelled and I didn't notice it for like a week?
I mean, right now the Flame Lance is putting its work, misspelled or no. It is correctly spelled.
Flame
the boobs that have
Lance.
ESPN gonna put the ninja down. Ninja says we'll go down together. Deadly Poison Gunshot puts this dancer on a clock. Double confused, but unless one of those units decides to pick up an enemy, this is looking like it's about to go in Purple Team's favor. Which I believe is the Mean Girls?
Purple does appear to be all female, so yeah, probably.
Speaking of Mean Girls, that's a Bahamut coming down on your head. That was rather rude of that summoner. That felt unnecessary. Oh, she laid down after. It's okay.
Mean Girls take the match 2-0. And just at a glance here, who was doing the revive?
I believe it was the monk was missing revivals.
With Punch Art?
Yeah.
Let's see, Gemini goes with Libra and Aquarius. That's Gemini, so neutral on the dancer, but was missing...
On the...
Well,
that's a Scorpio. That's neutral compat then.
And that's Capri.
Yeah, that's Capricorn.
Which
so,
is,
yeah. Neutral again.
Yeah. Scorpio Capri is, or no, those... Yeah, I think you just went with defaults and didn't give them any. Whoops.
Yeah, so the like 80-ish% chance just missed.
So up next, Omegasuspekt 1 versus Coppola 2, Team Beef versus Special Support Section. For Team Beef, we have Chuck the Lancer with Sing, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Sirloin the Lancer with Sing, HP Restore, Jump +3, and Guts. Flank the Chemist with Basic Skill Hamido, Equip Armor, and Move HP Up. And Brisket the Lancer with Dance, MP Switch, and Jump +3. On the other side for the Special Support Section, we have Tio Plato the Priest with Yin Yang Magic, Damage Split half of MP, and Magic Defend Up. Lloyd Bannings the Squire with Steel, Hamido, 2 Swords, and Maintenance. Randy Orlando the Monk with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. And Ellie McDowell the Time Mage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Defense Up, and Equip Gun. Going to large, 119.
Time to play tag. So just to make sure, the name of this map is Tactics Colosseum, right?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Oh,
Shocker to get the Priest MP back.
oh god. Being my,
On this larger map, though, I get a feeling those dances are going to be a problem. Also, see, I think we saw 2 hastes off that encouraging.
Yep.
Pretty big. Speaking of big,
That moved so quickly, I don't know what landed.
I don't either. The camera just yanked itself.
Yeah.
That might have been 4 misses, though. I think that was.
Well, it was at least 2, so... If it did land something, it's something that's not visible.
There's jump.
And
Ironically, from neither of the Lancers.
clarity to cure his own charm.
Still burned a turn.
Just staying in the back.
Yeah, not often you see a monk just chilling in the back. Thankfully, it blocks the second Nightshader. That would have been deadly. Was that another quad miss? Oh, no, it landed on the Squire. I think. I forget what
Squire
shades
got
are now.
Sundown. Squire got Sundown, and Priest got Fatigue.
Okay, well, fatigue on the Priest is huge, and that Sundown, I think, means the Squire's going to go down to this jump.
Cure a good saving of mana on the Priest's part, especially with that Fatigue.
Yeah, I think that fatigue's going to hold her back for a while.
She does
The
have
Squire is way out
160,
of
so she
position.
can get like 1 revive off.
Yeah, and if she's going to do it, she's going to need to reach out and grab that Squire. Ooh, double slow.
Yeah, that Priest is way overtaxed right now.
Yeah, wasn't that wall... I forget how expensive wall is. Is it free?
40, I believe.
So that was 80? Oh, it's 50. That was 100 MP she just burned if she still has fatigue on.
Is Haste 2 40? I know one of the big spells is 40.
I'd have to look. It might be Haste 2. It is indeed Haste 2.
Fatigue did wear off,
Okay.
so she
Squire's
should still
down,
have
though.
enough for a revival.
But with 2 units slowed and all the buffs getting built, it is going to be very difficult to cut through Team Beef.
Should have brought a steak knife. Where the Tonberry's at?
I think the Squire brought steak flails, but, you know. Those are more for tenderizing than cutting. Another dump. The entire team is slowed right now.
Yep. There's no way that the Team Beef doesn't take advantage.
Yep, in between the slows and the haste, some jumps are going to start lining up for sure.
Yeah, slow is basically the best way to be certain your jump is going to actually be used.
I'm pretty sure that Squire is just going to crystal though, as well with a slow. Yeah, and oof, she had the MP, just couldn't get to him in time.
Well, she'll make sure to at least get that one in.
Yeah, but losing that Squire is a huge part of their offense.
The dancing will resume.
Priest is down, there's 2 left.
Oh, apparently.
We'll see if that monk can pick up the priest at least. Well, time age, that's gonna sting a little. And it's down to a lone monk. Randy Orlando's got to find a play here. Earth Slash puts one down.
It's a start, but I don't know if he has the staying power.
And I think that Lancer has re-raise, and he just got slowed. So, yeah, that's not looking good. Hell, the Lancer doesn't even run away. He just turns to face him. I think that Earth Slash did 170, meaning he can't go past the Ambrosias, but I guess he'll run the Chemist out of items.
Jump time.
Might have to get him down
Yup,
a little lower,
it's
so
jump time.
Hold on.
Oh, that's true, Omega. He probably did have jump for the 170. Doesn't quite kill, but puts him near fatal. Another re-raise just in case.
Okay.
Just in case didn't come. Game 1 goes to Team Beef.
Going to small 53.
I feel like the smaller map is going to favor the special support section. as Team Beef won't really have the time to get all their buffs up before that Squire gets a hold of somebody. Here he comes. Oh, goes for a steel heart and lands it. Wave Fist also procs the Sundown. But critically, that charm means that the dance was interrupted.
Yup. That gives them, oh my god, triple re-raise. Quad haste!
Quad haste! That'll buy some time!
Holy shit.
Sirloin jumps to dodge the Demi. A jump to follow it! This time age is not long for this world! And critically, because of that, the Squire... No, he can get there. Oh, gets Hamido'd! Can't Hamido Wave Fist. Demi 2 finds nothing.
Yeah, that's what
Jump 1, jump 2.
And she had finished casting, so it doesn't even cancel the hastes.
And that was the 4th re-raise.
What a absolutely super lucky set of songs for TV.
Yeah, but here comes the Nightshade.
Nice MP switch.
MP switch it. Gonna pick up the Time Mage.
And the MP switch is once more active.
Yep, and she's the only one that most of them can reach. Meanwhile, jumping. Another intervening dance, slow to make sure she's going nowhere. Fatigue on the Time Mage. Haste starting to wear off in the special support section. Oh, he's going for that Chemist. He knows he's got... Ooh, gets Hamido'd again. Repeating Fist puts that Lancer down, though. Chemist pays it back, taking the Squire out. That Monk's gonna have to pick somebody up, though, or things are looking dire for the special support section. Sundown and a weekend. So let's be real here. That quad haste was nuts. Like, here's another 3 for funsies, but that quad haste on the first song proc, I think that kind of cemented this very quickly.
Well, if the game's going to go long, not a whole lot of better things you can do.
Yeah, because the big thing is they needed to get a hold of the tempo to make sure they could stay alive and do something. And unfortunately, for the special sports section, that quad haste meant, along with the triple re-raise, meant they were secure immediately on getting extra turns. Also, the Hamido on that Chemist, with him being the lowest HP unit, the Squire just really wanted to take him out. And it just backfired. That being said, it's not over yet. This Monk could still try to pull something out.
Yeah, that Monk is no joke.
Brisket moves out of the way. He could potentially pick up the Priest, which could start a res chain. Monk don't care about fatigue. Monk does care about axe.
Axe pretty good against Monk, I hear. And that is 2-0 for Team Beef.
I feel bad for the losers bracket right now.
Glad to be in the winners bracket. Hoo boy, it's
Oh
dangerous.
no, I'm in the
down
losers
there.
bracket.
Up next, Fig 2 versus Break 2. Who needs Nameless Dance anyway versus the Eminence in Shadow.
Critically, Team Beef did not use Nameless. They used Innervating. Where the slow moved, they moved with it.
We have Zerg Rush the Squire with Planar Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +3. Stall Machine the Priest with Item, Dragon Spirit, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend Up. Tough Cookie the Knight with White Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Maintenance. And Get Hecked the Thief with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, 2 Swords, and Move +2. On the other side, for Eminence in Shadow, we have Rose Orlana the Ninja with Sword Magic, MP Switch, Equip Shield, and Guts. Alpha the Geomancer with Item, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. Sid Kageno the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +3. And Iris Midgar with Triple Flame. Breaks Signature Unit. Going to large 15 to start.
Zerg Rush cheering themselves up so they can rush in. Imbue only hits around you anyways, so... We see a wall. I suppose that is the one value of Pro Shell being available, is because of situations like that, where someone has wall, and effectively we have a duplicate of the skill that just takes, like, a little longer.
Oh, it's okay. I'm feeling
But that's, I think, like, the only real plus side on that. Confuse 2 does land on the Geo. Uh-oh. Whew! Just a Phoenix down.
Yeah, Confuse isn't Charm.
Deadly Poison, however, is indeed deadly.
It's in the name. It's how you know it's true.
Ninja smacks your ally and I think redirects the Confuse too.
Sure does.
Yup! Oh boy, everybody dancing. Having a good time down there. Except that Geo now, I guess.
Geo's probably going to walk up to join the top front and leave the confused units alone with each other.
Triple Flame burns that one house down. Oh. Well. Geo had the clarity. Get Hecked has got the heckin'. This is with, like, exact opposites on the opposite sides of the map. Yellow team's got 2 confused on one side, purple's got 2 dead on the other. Oh no, that Spire's undead. What? Thief, where are you going?
Up.
I think you're on top of the lava thing, but where are you going?
I'm on top of the world. Hey.
Yeah, Yeah, he's a little.
Oh, he's just chilling. He's like, yeah, you guys got this. I'm gonna just chill up here.
Oh, no, you don't.
You guys have this, right?
I like high places.
Well, that was nice of the priest. He missed, but the thought was what counts. Yeah, that thief just really likes that one corner.
Geo is slowly making its way up to him.
Is this like Jaws? The Geo's just slowly going up the lava fall to wait for the thief to jump in? Just some 40 chests right now to the thief. I'll wait up here. The Geo will come to me. He's even looking at him!
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing on what this thief's doing.
Crap.
Squire's back up, though.
I think the thief is on strike and just saying, you guys do it.
Geo does come back down. Tell you what,
What is
that's
this match?
not a good
We've now
place to be
seen-
standing.
It didn't matter in this case, but that's two undead revivals we've seen.
Oh, he's doing something.
He can't stand that the bomb's alive. That's clearly what it is.
Get hacked.
I mean, the shell is potentially useful here. Because I think hold on. Yeah, because the bomb is on the other team. So I mean, the shell can reduce the bomb damage, but that knight really wants to cast shell.
Well, whatever. Thief is back in action.
Ah, I'm just getting in. That was a mandatory smoke break, apparently. It's a part of his contract. I don't know.
Union politics.
So if
Yeah.
you want
You know, the Thieves Guild.
the parent,
Thieves Guild mandates smoke breaks. Don't know what to tell you.
basically,
I mean, people keep trying to bullshit, but the argument is it's stealing company time, and that's just in character.
Stealing from the Thieves Guild, actually surprisingly allowed. The King of Thieves is whoever owns this gaudy-ass crown that they're constantly stealing from each other.
Unfortunately, it's ended up the same three thieves for like 10 years. We're pretty sure they're just handing it to each other.
I'm going on vacation. Why don't you take it this time? Cheat.
Hey, hold up. I'm pretty sure your whole team's dead. What is this come back from the grave again crap?
We'll give them their victory lap.
And yeah, imagine maybe Get Heck doesn't have to. Maybe it's a simple life cast. Whoop.
Game 1 goes to Who Needs Nameless Dance Anyway? Not Fig.
I feel like Nameless may have helped out Eminence and Shadow quite a bit there, though. Then again, actually, isn't this the team I think Fig said he was taking stuff to bypass to resist confusion? And I don't think he's run into a Nameless yet. Was that this team, Fig? Or was that somebody else's team?
Polygon,
Didn't we see half of Who Needs Nameless Dance Anyway confused last game?
You are correct, so I must be wrong.
2 lightning fast kills to start off the fight.
You'll love to see the opening bloodbath. Disregard Fig. I think I was mixing you up with somebody else's team. Maybe it was Simmons?
Nice Hellcry getting the anti-sandbag and the weapon break.
Nice Ignition Slash, putting down the thief. And a Triple Flame only hits once, though.
okay.
The shell
that
critically
number-
taking quite a chunk out of that. Yeah, Fig, it was the team that was running a bunch of Inkais.
Another Hellcry, another weapon down.
I'd
Unfortunately,
say, unfortunately, yeah.
can't take
But
out
he
that
can't
weapon.
Hellcry him. So, yeah.
The knight has broken all he can, and now he has to do other things.
Like cast life on the bomb?
I mean, if it worked last time.
Deadly Poison didn't work this time, though.
It was a nice guard on the second hit.
Wild Swing. I was gonna say, I guess they're just leaving that Squire down, but then remembered he's undead. Oh, that looks like a good Triple Flame opportunity right there. Roasty toasty thief.
Getting revenge for last round.
Well, actually, the bomb heard that the thief liked smoke break, so he thought he'd give him a light.
Need a light.
A shuriken that made nothing happen. What are with these undead this time? They're just getting up anyways.
Sometimes you just got it.
Does the full life connect? It does. Down he goes. Life to pick up the thief real quick. Priest goes for a whack and it gets MP switched. That's going to cost him.
Not that much, apparently.
Yeah, but critically, he doesn't have MP, and he is the one with item. So he could have fixed his MP and didn't. Split punch 660 just puts that poor thief right back down. He's just not allowed to do anything.
Eminence and Shadow definitely crawling out ahead.
Critically, both the priest and the knight are out of MP. The priest just reloaded, so he's not going to get a full life until next turn. the question is, will he get a next turn? Well, he's got plenty of MP now. Oh, a nice speed ruin coming out.
That's a good point. Huh?
Priest finds the line.
Split Punch not enough to knock the Knight out, and Spellblade won't be getting a turn for quite a while now.
Let's do this. I'm
This
fine.
Squire's got a rigged coin, I swear. Not rigged enough.
Alright.
Oh, the thief gets a turn. He's gonna try and get to Heckin.
The Heckening.
Oh yeah, this Geo can put some fucking numbers on the table.
I surround.
Oh, things are turning around.
I'm coming.
The thief dodges another shuriken. Puts down the Geo. It's just a lone ninja who can't revive. Well, that's not what you want to see. Triple protect. That's unfortunate. It didn't matter. Thief was going to come around behind her anyways.
And who needs Nameless Dance anyway takes the match 2-0.
The moment that thief got a turn, that turned around real fast.
Sure did. The Thief seems to be just essential to that team. Up last for the night, we have Void 1 versus DW1. Generic Harem team versus Golden Sun TLA, but Kraden has a gun. For Generic Harem team, we have the Clueless Pro Tag, the Paladin, with basic skill Prey, defense up, and maintenance. Mystery Girl, the Geomancer, with black magic, counter magic, equip armor, and magic defend up. Awful Tsundere, the Ninja, with basic skill, arrow guard, 2 swords, and Sicken. I like that Sicken and Awful Tsundere just really sells how you feel about the archetype Void. And Childhood Friend, the Chemist, with basic skill, weapon guard, equip shield, and teleport. For Golden Sun, we have Ivan the Summoner with item, catch, short charge, and equip bows. Jenna the Ninja with basic skill, weapon guard, 2 swords, and guts. Pierce the Lancer with Holy Sword, Dragon Spirit, attack up, and move +1. Also just excellent pun of a name. And Kraden the Mediator with time magic, regenerator, deadshot, and magic defend up. Going to large,
So I didn't
19.
I didn't catch this before. I have to wonder, DW, did you give Kraden a stone gun because he's a slow-ass old man that wastes your time half the time?
Apparently,
I
you
really
have played
gotta know.
Golden Sun, because I sure haven't.
I have. I've played both. I've technically played 3 of them. I've played Dark Dawn as well. I do not recommend. Okay, I was wondering if that was the reason. God damn it.
I love it when references are revealed.
Yeah, I think most people who've played the Golden Sun series will say, do not recommend Dark Dawn. Do not play it. It's not worth your time. It's not the worst game. It's just... Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's just mostly boring. I mostly found it tedious, Void. But that personal taste.
The drop and hop.
And in fairness, when I say it's not that bad, Lunar Dragon Song exists. And if you don't know what that is,
Good.
don't. Yeah, it's a good thing if you don't.
No.
Unfortunate, it's clear you do.
That ninja's way out of position, and with the Moogle to heal up the enemy team, that is
And
starting.
the target to make sure.
Yeah, that is starting on the back foot for the Harem team. With a unit dead before the other units can get even close to joining the battle.
This is one of the risks of those high move throw ninjas, is they have a tendency to run up and just get bopped. They tend to run up and bop themselves, to be fair.
They're a lot stronger on the small and medium maps where they don't get as far ahead. But yeah, on the large, sometimes it's just not good.
Also doesn't help that the enemy had target. So all that front physical evasion didn't exist.
Still work.
Overloaded explosion gets blocked, so she just takes damage herself. Then gets stabbed.
The Harem
Pierce
just
rather.
can't catch a break.
Listen, they're a harem. They're not used to giant spears flying at their face.
Are we watching the same Harem shows?
We are, because the thing is, they're not used to it happening to them. They keep asking for it.
People say
Then again, maybe it's a reverse harem. I don't know.
It's
In fairness, Fruits Basket exists. Raiden meanders his way up with his stone gun. Unfortunately, can't take the shot due to Pierce in the way.
We're building the conga line up here.
Oh, cool, someone I can shoot. Bang! Overloaded stone gun, and I think that was best compat on top of
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, it was an overload stone gun shot.
No, I was just
And I
looking at the
think-
geography. I didn't know there was land
Oh,
down
yeah.
there. This map is a
I honestly
fucking
didn't
Escher
realize it.
print.
Yeah, no, I just accepted. He went somewhere. If they jumped in the void and just stood in the void, I'd just accept it at this point.
Game 1
Golden
goes to
Sun
Golden
takes it.
Sun.
Generic harem team's gonna have to bring the heat in round
I
2.
think for him,
Someone was telling me the other night that YouTube's algorithm gets super weird late at night, and because people fall asleep with YouTube auto playing, the algorithm recommends the longest videos it can find.
That's kind of interesting that it tries to intentionally pick long ones. I know, God, what's his name? I can't think of it right now. There's a pretty popular guy online that he got his popularity because he was doing, people would watch how it's made on autoplay, and he made parodies of how it's made.
Yeah.
So his parodies would come on while people were sleeping and just mess with people in their sleep.
But yeah, they call it the sleep meta, apparently. And they're like, why don't you just take an entire month of streams and video edit them into one big 20-hour supercut and just get a bunch of ad revenue for playing while people are sleeping?
I mean, you could, but I don't think it's about the money.
Well, yeah, I don't have a monetized channel and I don't care to try.
That summoner cared to try with a triple Ramu, though.
I just thought it was a funny idea, like a bunch of people sleeping while Colo plays in the background.
Oh, that was a frog. I saw that.
I saw that. And it might actually go through because of the death sentence.
Yup. This might have been your own undoing, friend.
Hoisted by their own petard.
Can frogs even hoist?
Forg.
Well, your own fault, friend.
Oh, Lord.
Hippity hoppity. Give me the zoppity.
So the question is if they can get another frog off before they go down.
Who says they're going down? You make enough frogs, pretty sure that's a win condition.
No. I mean that specific unit for death sentence.
Ah.
I mean, 4 frogs is a pretty good damn win condition.
Nope, only 130.
Boo.
Boo.
Explosion? Come on. I guess she's got another turn still. This time, don't goof it up. No, don't do that! No!
No, I don't.
We had a frog with a gun!
Oh, yeah, the deck card.
Gun frog. Defy pains on both sides. Everybody on both teams alive, although one of the Haramets destined to fall.
As the rest of the harem team goes to the other end of the map. This is your fault, Geo. You could have tried to frog an entire team, and instead you chose Explosion, which didn't even critical the summoner. Now I'm curious which of the Haramets that is, so I can blame them.
You unlocked the cards, right?
Moogle topping him off.
Overloaded Moogle, love to see it.
No.
Overloaded Jump's even better.
Fire damage.
Ah, so that was the mystery girl. That explains it.
I have fire for dry liver.
Big heals there. Childhood friend coming back in to bring up the ninja.
The generic harem team is holding on. But I feel like they're slowly going to get pushed down now that their fourth member is just dead in the other side of the corner.
Though that death sentence, certainly not the way to deal with a ninja.
Guarding the ninja is.
Guarding the ninja is.
Maybe if the protagonist would stop yelling at everyone and do something himself. You know, now that you pointed out, boy, that is kind of beautiful, because it worked in both ways. With and without the comma.
Oh.
Well, she at least took one down with her. Consecrate coming out. This sounds about right, DW.
More death sentence.
You gave Kraden a gun, and he elected to run around telling everyone they're going to die. This is just accurate to the character at this point.
Harem team is looking like they're getting back into this, actually. Because Kraden is kind of useless, and Ivan is out of MP.
I did not expect the summoner hunting bow shot
For me, is my
to take someone out. I'll be honest.
Well, Phoenix Down is traditionally not a great heal.
Works fine if you just dodge the bullet.
Oh, you had ether the whole fucking time. Okay. Alright, Ivan, do something useful. That qualifies.
Yeah, I'd say that qualifies, as long as it hits. And it does. I think we just saw the paladin yell himself. So he's just not going to take actions? Oh, he goes down anyways. Did that overload matter, I wonder? I wonder if that paladin had enough to live without the overloaded bow shot.
Uh-oh.
No talkie for you.
Regenerator removes the second. Doesn't stop the second shuriken, though. Yeah, no, this has been back and forth.
6% shuriken, no dice.
If only. I mean, you gotta respect the gamble. No gambling with Consecrate. That's hitting.
Well, that yell is not good if a Consecrate comes to follow.
Yeah, that's not necessarily the choice, but 6%! Ah, guards it. Well, we're gonna see another shot if it. Nope. I think she's out of shurikens.
It looks like we will be seeing a game 3.
Seems reasonably likely. Yeah, if the paladin gets a turn, that's gonna be a consecrate and it's over. Yep. There it is.
It worked.
And to game 3 we go.
He had plenty of excess HP, so I was pretty sure he'd go for the swing anyways.
Opening 160 Shuriken with a poison. 40% fireball does land. Spreading the poison.
Gotta spread that plague. Honestly, the idea of making it so the AI could gamble on extra movement would be kind of sick.
I mean, the difficult part would be evaluating when it would want to.
Then we just see a hype moment on a small map of a ninja teleport across the map to kill someone turn 1 immediate. Nothing personal. Shine misses. Here comes an explosion. Misses. %. Kraden fires the gun, but doesn't find the enemy.
Move HP down.
Yeah, kinda. That would force units that can run away to stay close. Or at least in theory make the AI consider how far they're moving.
First blood.
And Kraden's where he belongs.
Sand getting everywhere.
And just think, that could have been a frog. Why are you teasing us?
No dice on the ferry. And he's going to pay for that. Goes right down.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate miss. To be honest with you, that could be a game-deciding miss right there.
Harem team looking like they're going to run away with it.
Yeah, it's just the Poisoned Ninja who is going to go for a Magic Shuriken. Didn't get ball. Oh, nope, 6%.
A revival
Just
instead of a
consecrate.
consecrate.
Well, she is poisoned, so she's dead.
No,
Oh,
she
never mind.
isn't.
You know what? I hope this ninja 1v4s all of you. Just for that. I hope you get caught in a loop where you put her in critical and she defied pains every time.
Punished for your hubris.
Either that or I hope this summoner, the Geo has some sense and frogs that ninja before she becomes a problem. Oh, she has Wish? Oh, so she theoretically could pick someone up. Yeah, she just actively chose not to. %16% defy pain.
You can't hurt me.
I'm invincible!
Oh, gee.
Yell, run, steal crystal? Yep. Oh no, I can't dodge that!
And her back's to the Lancer, protecting her back even on the ground. Is that a 4% frog?
4%! I want to believe! Don't you rob me of this! Oh, I wanted to believe. Okay, you can kill her now.
100%. She sure will. Match goes to the generic harem team 2-1. And there you have the round 2 winners bracket. As always, thanks everybody for coming out, sending in teams, just in general being a great community. Of course, big thanks to Soul for helping out with the casting.
Happy to help.
And I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, see you all tomorrow for the next batch of losers brackets, where we will be reducing the teams down to half. Well, not half from right now, half from the start. We're at 24 now. We'll be at 16 after tomorrow. Whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.